Yeah, definitely all throughout high school, I really wanted to help people. I wanted to be someone who was there for others and take care of them in times of need. The natural thing that came to my mind during my first years of discernment about what I should do with my life is I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to help people's heart. From the bottom of my heart, I wanted to help their hearts. I wanted to help them through their suffering. Actually, it was in meeting the community that I think I started to figure out how to respond to that question. So actually the first time I met the community, they took me skiing, which was really exciting. And I had a wonderful opportunity to get to know a couple of the brothers and become friends with them. Whether it was skiing or hiking or backpacking during the next few years, I got to know the brothers really well, and it became a really important opportunity for me to grow in my own identity and for my desire for community. So any friendship that begins in the outdoors for me is something that blossoms into something beautiful. Now, I was finishing my college time. I was actually entering into my senior year. I was invited to go on a mission trip. And we got to go up to a very beautiful place in Ayaviri, Peru. We spent a week suffering together, but also serving a very poor community and sharing our faith, sharing our lives together. And for me, it was kind of an explosion of the same type of community that I had experienced in my first encounter with Sodalicio. It was a very important moment for me in my discernment and for clarifying that God was really calling me to a life of service in the church, a life of apostolate in the church.
Chris, in a few moments you will pronounce your vows. Always remember the joy that you are bringing to the Lord, giving your life as Christ gave his life. And as you continue to grow in your faith and in your commitment to the community, to the church, and above all, to Jesus Christ and to Mary, continue to open your heart to be transformed by Christ, to receive that good news, and to know that he is always there to rescue you.
So a few years later, I had the opportunity to come back to Colorado, where I'm from. And it was a huge blessing to be able to serve the community back in the beautiful state where I'm from and spend time doing outreach and apostolate, serving young adults, high school students, college students, all people really of all ages, and leading them through that same experience that I had had, encountering the beauty of the created world, encountering the beauty of each other in relationship and community. Yeah, for me, the Sodalite vocation begins in our personal and deep relationship with God, being available to allowing God's love to work in my life. And for me, there's nothing greater than inviting other people into relationship with him. And that to me is what apostolate and full apostolic availability means, is that invitation into relationship.
For the glory of the most holy Trinity, honor of Mary in the salvation of mankind, and to follow the Lord Jesus more closely, under the maternal guidance of Mary, I, Christopher Raymond Lanciotti, commit myself before God and the Sodalite community, and bind myself to keep for all the days of my life obedience and celibacy, according to the spirit and the letter of the constitutions of the Sodalicium Christianae Vitae.
As the years have gone by in the community, I've actually found how I've been able to live out that initial desire that I had to serve others from the bottom of my heart. So the particular way that I've really found myself passionately unfolding this desire to invite people in communion is to invite them into the wilderness. The wilderness is a place where we can find restoration, where we can find healing as we encounter with the created beauty that there is out there. That experience of inviting people out into the wilderness really has been an experience of finding myself and finding what God really wants to do with my life. fragile, I'm weak, I'm not perfect, I have bad days just like anyone else. So for me, it's about inviting people into a relationship with God, who's our rock, our strength, and He is the one who's going to give us meaning and strength in our life. And if I can help someone else find that, there's nothing more that I'd love to do.